Most women don't know these scholarships exist in Europe. Imagine paying zero tuition and getting a stipend for living expenses. It's possible. In this video, we count down 10 top scholarships in Germany, EU that women, and all students, can tap into. We'll cover programs run by the EU and German foundations, what they fund, who can apply, deadlines, and even share inspiring success tales. The goal: help ambitious women seize these opportunities. We'll highlight a mix of EU-wide grants, Erasmus Mundus, Marie Skłodowska-Curie, ECB Women's Scholarships, and German-focused schemes, DAAD Helmut-Schmidt, Heinrich Böll, Deutschlandstipendium, etc. Each listing includes eligibility, benefits, deadlines, selection highlights, official links, and a short success story example. Scholarships every woman should know. Erasmus Mundus Joint Master, Erasmus Plus Program, administered by European Commission, Erasmus Plus. Target: top-ranking students, any nationality, gender, for selective 1 to 2 year master's consortia across multiple European universities. Eligibility: bachelor's degree or final year student, by start. Strong academics, program-specific entry requirements. Benefits: full scholarships for best-ranked applicants, covering tuition, travel, visas, and a living stipend. Typical living allowance varies by country, often $1,500 a month, plus fees and travel. Duration: 1 to 2 years. Deadlines vary by program, typically Oct-Jan for programs starting next fall. Selection: based on grades and motivation, each EMJMD Joint Master has its own process. Example: story. Nayla, from Jordan, wins an Erasmus Mundus scholarship for a European joint MSc in renewable energy. She studies in Spain and Germany, funds her living on the EU stipend, and returns as an engineer innovating clean energy in Amman. Fictional scenario. Marie Skłodowska-Curie Postdoctoral Fellowships, administered by European Commission, Horizon Europe. Target: PhD holders, any nationality, aiming to do postdoc research in Europe or beyond. Eligibility: PhD by deadline, 8 years research experience, mobility requirement, must move to a new country institution. Benefits: generous EU funding, living allowance, 4,500 or 5,000 month, mobility allowance, and extra for family if applicable. The host institution pays the fellow's salary and allowances. Duration: 1 to 2 years, European fellowships, 3 years, global fellowships with 1 year return phase. Deadlines: annual call, check EU funding and tenders portal, roughly April-May each year. Selection: highly competitive based on research excellence and impact. For example, Dr. Elena, Spain, wins an MSCA fellowship to research AI in healthcare in Munich. She receives EU funding and family support, publishes breakthrough papers, and later becomes a lab leader at a university in Munich. Fictional, to illustrate impact. DAAD Helmut-Schmidt Program, administered by DAAD, German Academic Exchange Service, funded by the German Foreign Office. Target: master's candidates from developing emerging countries aiming for leadership roles in governance, law, economics, or social sciences. Eligibility: citizen of a DA list developing country. Bachelor's degree, top 1/3 of class. Graduation no earlier than 5 to 6 years ago. Relevant professional experience. Strong English, German prep course is provided. Must not have lived in developed countries 15 months recently. Benefits: fully funded. 9,992 month stipend. Some programs offer $500 during study abroad phase. Full tuition, health insurance, travel allowance, research grants, and a mandatory German course. Duration: 1-2 year masters. Deadlines: annually, typically June-July for the following year. Selection: by Committee on Merit and Mission Alignment, interviews. Example, Aisha, a young public health expert from Nigeria, secured a Helmut-Schmidt scholarship to study public policy in Erfurt. She received German lessons, covered costs, and now works in Abuja improving healthcare policy. Fictional. ECB Scholarship for Women, administered by European Central Bank, ECB. Target: EU national women only who are just enrolling, or already enrolled, in a master's in economics, statistics, engineering, or computer science at a European institution. Eligibility: EU citizenship, admitted to relevant masters, demonstrating a financial gap. Benefits: $10,000 grant to cover study costs, multi-day study visit to ECB, mentorship by ECB staff, inclusion in an ECB Women in Leadership network. After the program, scholars may receive job offers. Duration: grant applies to 1 academic year's master. Deadlines: annual, e.g., 2026 call opens April 7th, May 6th, 2026. Selection: written application, plus interview. For example, Sophie, from France, got this scholarship to study engineering in Munich. She received $10K, visited the Frankfurt ECB, and was paired with an ECB mentor. Now she's on track for a career in central banking. Fictional. L'Oréal UNESCO for Women in Science, Germany, administered by L'Oréal and German UNESCO Commission. Target: outstanding early career female researchers, postdoc level, working in Germany, especially in STEM. Eligibility: women in final year of PhD, if postdoc funding is secured, or within 6 years of PhD, must hold our 50% position, employed at a German university or public research institute, broad STEM fields welcomed. Benefits: 4 awards of $25,000 each, 2026 edition, plus recognition. Duration: one-time award. Deadlines: annual call, e.g., closed 21 Feb. 2026. Selection: competitive research achievement, applications reviewed by jury. Example, story. Dr. Annika, in Germany, won the 2025 Women in Science Award for her neurobiology work. She used the $25K grant to start her own lab and mentor students. Fictional. Heinrich Böll Stiftung, scholarship, administered by Heinrich Böll Foundation, German Green Party. Target: scholars from around the world, undergrad, postgrad, PhD, in any field, with a focus on underrepresented groups. Often this means women, migrants, LGBTQ+, disabled, etc. Eligibility: excellent grades, social, political engagement, sustainability values. Benefits: monthly stipend, AS 850 for master's students, 100 plus for PhDs, plus tuition reimbursement, travel allowance, and mentoring. Amounts vary. Duration: bachelor, up to 6 semesters, master PhD, up to 3 years. Deadlines: twice a year, German program, Jules Sept 2026 and Janmar 2027. Selection: multi-stage, essay, interview. Example, story. Maria from Brazil won a Böll scholarship to do her master's in environmental law in Berlin. Her stipend covered living and books, and she started an eco-initiative on campus. Fictional. Deutschland Stipendium, Germany scholarship, administered by German government, BMBF, and universities DAAD. Target: exceptional university students in Germany, Germans or internationals across all fields. Eligibility: high academic performance, civic engagement, overcoming hardship. Benefits: $300 month for at least 1 year, $150 from a private sponsor plus $150 state match. Funds are not means tested or offset against BAföG. Duration: typically 1 year, renewable. Deadlines vary by university. For 2026 to 27, many open in spring, e.g. April 2026. Selection based on criteria set by each university fund. Example: Story. Lena, a German engineering student, earned this scholarship after volunteering in a girls' STEM club. The 300 stipend eased her living costs, and she networked with her company's sponsors. Fictional. Women in Engineering Scholarship, administered by RUTH Aachen International Academy. Target: female international applicants to RUTH's English-taught master's engineering programs. Eligibility: qualified female engineers from abroad pursuing an RUTH master's in engineering. Benefits: scholarship to reduce tuition fees. The exact amount varies. RUTH does not quote a fixed stipend. Duration: up to the length of the master's, typically 2 years. Deadlines: follows RUTH master's admission deadlines. MAR 1 for non-EU, July 15th for EU applicants. Selection: based on grades and motivation, via RUTH admissions process. Example: story. Priya, an Indian engineer, was awarded the RUTH Women in Engineering Scholarship to study robotics. The tuition waiver made Germany affordable, and she later interned at a German auto manufacturer. Fictional. Forte MBA Fellowships, International, administered by Forte Foundation, nonprofit supporting women in business schools. Target: high-achieving female MBA candidates at participating business schools worldwide, including many in Europe. Eligibility: women applying to a Forte member MBA program, e.g., HEC Paris, INSEAD, LBS. Benefits: varies by school, often partial to full tuition scholarships, plus conference stipend. Forte reports 24,000 plus fellows with over 595 millers awarded historically. Deadlines: rolling with school applications, often early entry deadlines. Selection: each school selects Forte fellows from admitted female applicants. Example: story. Elena, from Russia, applied to INSEAD's MBA and won a Forte fellowship. The award covered half her tuition, and she networked via Forte's leadership events. Fictional. Friedrich Ebert Stiftung, FES. Scholarship, administered by Friedrich Ebert Stiftung, German Social Democratic Foundation. Target: outstanding students in Germany, all fields, with focus on women and other underrepresented groups. Eligibility: enrolled in a degree program in Germany, very good German skills, strong grades, civic engagement, alignment with FES values. Benefits: monthly stipend, $934 students, or $1,200 postgrads, plus family allowance and insurance reimbursement. Duration: bachelor, up to end of 6th semester, master postgrad, up to end of 1st sem. Deadlines: check FES offices, calls often late spring. Selection: by local FES commissions, essay and interview. For example, Aya, a Ghanaian student in Berlin, got a FES scholarship. She received $934 monthly and joined a Berlin study group on social policy, while continuing her master in sociology, fictional. All these opportunities have official websites, links below. Click through for exact criteria and to apply. Your future could start with one click. Don't forget to like and share so other women can benefit. You've got this.